Wait, we're doing what? You called everyone together, right? Yeah, they're going to meet us down at Landers Building, but none of us knew what this was about. You didn't tell us we were having some stupid battle of the bands. When you bought us those tickets on Valentine's Day, I thought you were just going to take a date. That's why I bought some too. Yeah, well, that didn't exactly pan out, okay? I don't want to talk about it. Stupid Chad. Besides, we'll need your tickets to sneak everyone in. And when did you get tickets anyway? I don't remember you buying them when we went. Oh, what? Because I want to report my every wanking moment to you. Oh, waking? Not wanking. Oh, God. Come on, let's get going. I'm sorry. Hang on, have you seen my car keys? Are you kidding me? Are you goddamn idiot and wash them in your pants? Have I ever told you what a pain in the dick it is having a best friend who knows me so well? Because it's a huge one, come on! 10 minutes later, we're in my van driving toward the Landers Building. When we arrive, I see others standing by with a few minimal instructions. Luckily, I still have Slim's drums in my vans from our last practice. So, what is the actual plan here, Max? Easy. We've got 2 tickets already. Each of us grabs one and the other of the others and flashes our 2 tickets as we go by. Then we'll hand the tickets off to the next pair behind the taker's back. Really? There's no way that plan will work. Oh yeah, a little faith. Oh yeah, a little faith. Another few minutes later, and maybe a little finagling in line, and all 4 of us are standing in the main room. Looks like the stage area is a bit spur at the moment. It's probably just a normal meeting hall that they added a bit of the stage area and some curtains to. What have we learned? Oh, shut up. Alright, this is kind of open mic. If I remember correctly, I'm going to go sign up. Everybody keep quiet about having done gigs, alright? Are we actually even allowed to compete in this thing? Are we, or are we not the best band in this area? Yeah, fine. Luckily, the sign-up sheet is still pretty empty. Looks like there's not a lot of competition. I think a lot about using a fake name for a few seconds, but all the other bands wrote their proper names. I quickly write Back Alley Flash on this sheet. Looks like I was just in time too. Just as I finish, some lady picks up the paper and walks off behind stage. Just as I rejoin the others, I see Chad come up to the mic. I honestly can't believe my eyes. Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Battle of the Bands. Hope you're all totally ready to rock, man. When we call your name, come backstage. You've got 5 minutes to get set up. Myself and the other judges will let everyone know the winner at the end of the night. Nothing I hear for the next 2 hours leads me to believe anything differently. When they finally call our name, I send Memphis up them to let them know while I help Slim and Jerry get the equipment out. Backstage, just before we get on, I'm trying to keep my head low when I hear a familiar voice behind me. Chad's probably going to throw you guys out, you know. What? I barely even touched his girlfriend, I swear. Isabel laughs at that. How do you end up a judge anyway? Last minute replacement, actually. Just your bad luck, I guess. I see Memphis gesturing at me from the stage. I give Isabel my best grin and wink. Sorry, babe, gotta hit the stage. You know I love that spotlight. Isabel just grins at me. Oh, I didn't see where my mouth was, and I thought it was right here for a second. I was like, are we clicking on our boob the whole time? Isabel just grins at me as I get out under the lights and grab the mic. 3 songs later, the crowd is on their feet stomping and clapping for more. We gracefully leave the stage, always leaving and waiting for more, right? Our drum set is still on stage just in case we manage to swing an encore. Finally, with the stage clear, Chad comes to the front of the stage and looks out over the crowd. I guess we can tell who's got the popular vote. Unfortunately, by the judge decision, I'm afraid that Back Alley Flash is going to have to be disqualified. Oh my gosh, I knew we shouldn't have given Isabella the tickets. It's heartening to hear the crowd booing Chad. Look, I'm sorry, but we have it on authority that Back Alley Flash is a professional band under our rules. Despite the crowd booing again, it seems Chad's not going to budge. Confront Chad! I look over at Memphis, who just gives me the stink eye. Isabel is backstage looking at me expectantly. Chad is just smirking at me triumphantly. When in no doubt, rock it out. I strum out a few power chords while I face the audience. Apparently, you guys didn't like us that much. Otherwise, we would have heard you cheering. Just as I expected, the crowd cheers loudly for us. I can't hear you guys. That's better. So I guess the real question is here, do you punks like to rock? I've got the crowd where I want him now. Memphis is strumming his bass, and Slim lays down a simple beat. Well, that answers that question. I figured you guys for rockers. Only problem is, this douchebag over here thinks you guys are idiots. The crowd boos loudly at Chad. What? I didn't say that. You guys broke the rules. It's simple fact. Oh yeah, because Mother effing Rock is about rules. I'm sorry you're jealous, dude, but it doesn't mean you get to stand in the way of what the people want. Another cheer. I'm working for this crowd for all it's worth. Finally, I give Memphis a signal to break into a simple song for a bit. He starts wowing the crowd with a great solo, much to their adoration. Meanwhile, I walk back over to Chad. Come on, man, I'm not exactly a professional yet. Just a few gigs around town. More importantly, I'm going to be a professional. And this crowd's not going to let you stop me. You can't stand in the way of this, and you won't. My gaze meets Chad's head on. We stare at each other like that for a few moments. Whatever, fine, I'll go tell the committee. Just don't expect me to pull some kind of stuff like this off again, punk. Chad storms off behind the wings. The people notice, cheer loudly. Isn't this the part where you crush a beer on your head? What? A beer can on your head, oh. Yeah, but honestly, do you think he would ever have cared if I'd begged and pleaded? No, you played it the right way. I'm just saying, don't try any of that alpha male crap on me. Got it, hot stuff? You know you're the tops with me, babe. Now, if you'll excuse me, I believe there's an encore they're calling for. Isabel smiles that gorgeous, seductive smile at me, and I turn Ted into another normal. I think she liked that display. Oh, gosh. Oh. Where are we? Did Raycus just drag us out somewhere random? Come on, Max. I want you to see this. I'm coming. I chuckle as we move through the trees. Raycus just looks so excited. I guess he's rubbing off. Raycus had to come to get me the second I'd left class. It was about time for lunch, though, so I had an hour or so. He led me to the park without saying much else, just that he was happy I was free for a bit. Finally, we hit a clearing, and I watched him spread his arms very theatrically. On the ground is a rather elaborate and incredibly put-together picnic lunch. Holy cow, you set all this up? Well, I may have purchased a few things in the basket, but otherwise... Crap, I wish you told me, Raykesh. I already made plans for lunch to study with Anne. Raykesh's face falls terribly. I feel really bad, but this was such a surprise. I understand, Max. I'm so sorry, really. It's okay, go on. I do not wish to interrupt your plans. I just wanted your opinion on the setup, anyway. Oh, in that case, bro, it's great. You're sure to impress. I wave goodbye as I make my way back to campus. Raykesh seems pleased at my praise. What? Oh, God, that scream! You better not have said what I think you just said. Oh, jeez, Isabella. I was trying to get in an early night, but Isabella's screaming snapped me awake. Last I remember, she was supposed to be hanging out with Chad tonight. I guess their date went pretty well. Maybe we all got lucky and Chad finally did something stupid enough to get kicked to the curb. A quickly look at my clock shows that I'm pretty late. I wonder what I should see what's going on. Isabella calmed down a bit, so I can't really make out what they're saying from here. Let's sneak up on them. I love to pretend I think Isabella might need my help, but I know damn well and good that she can't take care of herself. Really, I just want to know what's going on. I sneak down the hallway quietly, noticing that Isabella's door is still open. I guess they hadn't gotten too far. No, it's obviously you don't understand, you worthless sack of crap. Look, baby, you're the one who talks about being all bi and crap. I figured you'd want... No. Oh, jeez, I think I'm... Here's another problem with bisexuals, and it's coming from a bisexual as well. And I understand what's going on. If you don't, you're about to see, I think. No, what you figured is you could have out your stupid male's classic frickin' sex fantasy, and I just go along with it. Which is basically a threesome. What's the other thing I'm telling you, when I'm done being all bi and crap? That's your I'm not I'm monogamous? Oh gosh, now I'm about to go off on Chad. It's about this monogamy thing again with bisexuals and pansexuals and ugh. That I'm not monogamous. I mean, that I'm monogamous. I'm not some party girl to bring to some damn frat house gangbang. Is there? I know those don't exist. I don't care, you freaking Claude. Just get out. Get the hell out. Yeah, you tell him, girl. Come on, look, maybe you weren't ready for it, and I'm sorry for that. I don't think they can see me when I peek around the corner, but apparently Chad sees the same expression I do. Oh, geez, sorry. He shuts up almost mid-sentence. I don't think I've ever seen Isabella look so furious. When she does talk again, it's almost in whispers. What part of Get Out was lost on you? I pull back from the door just in time for Chad to come brushing past me. Not one freaking word, Dreeb. Not one word. As I hear the front door slam, I find myself unsure what to do now, whether I should go to Isabella or let her have her privacy. It's okay, Max. I heard him talking to you. Just come in here. Her voice is muffled and strained when she calls out to me. As I enter her room, I see it's because she's face down in her pillow. Close the door, would you? I close the door behind me as I head over and sit on the bed near Isabella's feet. So, how much did you hear? Enough, I suppose. I woke up when you shrieked at him. Could have woken the dead, but, Isabella? Did he try to cheat on you? No, I was expecting. He's a football star. He can get as much play as he wants. I guess that's really the problem. He wanted to eat his cake and have it, too. He told me he'd ask for another woman to go out with us. Isabella makes sarcastic air quotes around us. I'm guessing he didn't exactly ask her about her opinion first. Wow, that's some balls on that dude, that's for sure. Unbelievable. Oh, please. Like, that's the idea for not running, though, through your head right now. Freaking boys. Well, sure, now that she said it, not before, though. Not that I'll admit it to her either way. No, it really is unbelievable. It's, well, like you said, freaking boys. Look at you, pretending to be mature. Let's just bash on Chad. Hey, who needs that lunkhead anyway? Hey, who needs that lunkhead anyway? I've been telling you for months what an ass face he is. I mean, he'd be an ass from the start. I'm surprised he didn't pull something like this earlier. I trail off in my tired day as I watch Isabella's face sour. Oh yes, you've done nothing but tell me how bad he is. Thank you so much, Max. Oh crap. Wrong choice. That you so very much for your elaborate, I told you so. That's exactly what I need right now. Oh yes, it's all my fault. I went and dated a guy that the almighty Max disapproves of. So where's the idiot? So more of the idiot in me, huh? I'm sorry, Isabella. That's not what I meant. I was just trying to help you. You know, solidarity. You're bad at it, Max. I could do any more help with your help. Thanks very much. I know when it's time to exit the stage. I duck my head down as Isabella's head sinks into her pillow. I head back to my own room and try to get back to sleep. Hopefully Isabella will be okay. Everyone's covered in green today. Heck, everything is. Except me, but that's okay. At least no one pinches me, because if that happens, I will beat the crap out of someone. Don't get me wrong, I love St. Patty's Day. If you're going to make it a holiday for getting drunk is about as good as it gets. But you know the old rules. If you're not wearing enough green, you get a pinch. And nothing invites the ladies to get a little touchy-feely like an excuse to give cute stud a pinch. I've already gotten a few cute co-eds eager to pinch the non-believer. At any rate, I'm sure the folks in the Latin house are planning some kind of big blowout bash, regardless of Dominic's desires, of course. I've been in my room for the last few hours, wondering if I want to try to sneak out before it gets started. Let's go! I could probably find a party way hotter than what Dushanik would let us throw, but, no, it's alright getting drunk with friends. I'm sure we can drink Dominic under a table and then we can have some real fun. Sounds good. I spend the next hour or so going through my hidden stash. Hopefully we've got some green food coloring or something. If I'm not heading out to wild parties, I may as well make the party here as wild as possible. When I hear the knock on my door, I'm ready for whatever the night holds. Hey Max, Isabella says she's got a whole new slew of games for us tonight, so you should go get your ass in gear before I drink all the good booze. Okay. Given how mopey Isabella's been since she broke up with Chad, I'm surprised she's this invested in St. Patrick's Day. Maybe she's just using the party as an excuse to get over her ex-boyfriend. I follow Rakesh down the stairs as I see that the crew has been busy. There are cards laid out, green beer, and some of green punch in a giant bowl. So what's the proof of that punch, Isabella? I'll put your hair on your chest, then knock those hair out and grow off new, stronger super hairs. Sounds like my kind of drink. I reach up a hand and high-five Isabella while I get a glass of punch. Just for good measure, I'll slip a bit of the concoction I was working on earlier in my room in there. I can see Anne eyeing me from across the room. I give her a wink and she just shakes her head. What, Anne? One sip later, and I swear my vision went blurry for a second. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff. Where's Dominic? I'm surprised he let you get away with this. Isabelle just grins and points over to the study nook. I feel like she tied him up. Sitting there, oh, how did I know this? Sitting there tied at the wrists and ankles, wearing a blindfold and gag, is Dominic. Hanging around his neck is a sign that simply says, "Kiss me, I'm Irish." Alright. I can almost see his frown deepen as he hears me guffawing at his predicament. No, this is perfect, see? This way he has plausible deniability of anyone who finds out about the party. Not his fault he was tied up by desperados. Everyone laughs at that. Well, everyone except Dominic. Enough of this small talk. Tonight, we test the luck of the Irish. Wait, which one of us is Irish? Quiet, you. First, pin the shamrock on the leprechaun. The alcohol starts flowing early and freely. And I take all I can get. I don't know how we did it, but somehow between Isabelle's punch and my own concoction, we made some of the tastiest liquor I've ever had. Luckily, Isabelle's games begin to take progressively less skill, and progressively more drinking. We play a bunch of different silly party games when drunken penalties. Isabelle even got out her hands on a snake-shaped piñata. When we finally managed to drunkenly beat it open, it was full of jello shots in plastic cups. Turns out Rakesh had actually made it special. Finally, after a while, we're all out on the floor in the study nook. Dominic continued struggling to get out of his bindings as we started playing a simple game of Truth or Dare. Oh, jeez. Okay, I choose Sally. Okay, we gotta give them drunk voices again. Okay, there. Ho ho, you should let out the loudest belch you can. What? That's gross, Rakesh. Too bad you have chosen to be daring. Sally takes a drink of the punch, weaving in place a little bit, before taking a deep breath and letting out the smallest burp any of us have ever heard. Everyone laughs as Sally turns bright red. I can't just burp on command, shut up. Whatever, it's my turn now, so shut up. Sally turns toward me with a wicked look in her eyes. Okay, Max, truth or dare? Dare! Okay, I dare you to. Show us your ass. What? Okay. Are you kidding me? Oh, hell yeah. It's a full moon tonight. Anne covers her eyes as I sigh and turn around. I notice she's peeking through her fingers, though. Oh my gosh. This escalated really quickly. I lower my pants to the catcalls and cheers of my roommates. Maybe I'd milk it a little bit, but I've always been the type to just put on a show. Finally, I lift my pants back up to my boos and jeers. Happy? Alright, nice one, Max. Your turn now. Finally, okay, I choose Isabella. We continue the circle around for a few hours. In the morning, I wake up in my own bed feeling like death is trying out a new drum solo behind my sinuses. I can only vaguely remember making my way back upstairs, but everything feels fuzzy. I head downstairs to the kitchen for a bit of water, only to find out everyone else is standing at the bottom of the stairs. I go down to them and look at them in the same direction, and my jaw hits the floor. Don't tell me we never... Sitting in... What? Never what? Oh, untied Dominic? Sitting in the chair in the study, silently fuming. Dominic waits to be untied. Not it. Luckily, when it all takes over, Rakesh lost a rock-paper-scissors contest. The rest of us were well on our way to Isabelle's cafe for the morning coffee before Dominic finally got set free. Yes, that's why I need your help, Max. I cannot paint all these flowers by myself in one night. I already told you I have plans for tonight, though, right? I have to skip out on Anne. You probably shouldn't be painting those flowers at all, you know. They're in a park, Rakesh. Isn't that illegal? I am nearly positive that it would be viewed as a public service. Unfortunately, I really do have to meet with Anne tonight. We have to put out the last touches on our final essay soon. Rakesh sighs and puts out a small domino mask. Well, I suppose it cannot be helped then. The boy is getting into some serious trouble. Still, I don't know if it's worth missing tonight's session with Anne. Play event. Godspeed, you ridiculous man. I have to put Rakesh out of my head for now. Anne is coming over. I've actually been trying to put together my half of the opinions for our essay. It has not been going well. Hopefully Anne has been doing a better job of things. I almost feel bad about it. Just as I'm thinking about going upstairs to knock on Anne's door, I hear a knock coming from the front door. Oh, jeez. Really? This? Oh, no. Oh, crap, I forgot to read that. Roxanne, hi, what brings you here?
I was told that this is where Dominic, the TA, lives. I missed an assignment, and he was supposed to provide me with a replacement.
That's her voice. That's her voice. I forget the last voice, but this is her voice, yes. Because she's so... Ugh, she's evil. Oh yeah, this is a place, alright. He's our RA too. Hang on, I'll get him for you. I walk away from the opening door, gesturing toward the couch for Roxanne to take a seat. Hey, douchenick, you got that pretty redhead up front asking for your phone number. I watch Roxanne's face turn red for a reaction, but other than rolling her eyes, she doesn't give me anything. She just sits back ignoring as usual. I head back over to the kitchen table where my notes are spread out. I figure out I'll let Roxanne clear out before I call Anne down.
You're quite spread out. What class is this for?
She always has that mildly disapproving tone, but I guess now I'm good enough to talk to. Professor Tascades, Anne and I are going to finish up prep tonight.
Huh.
Is that all I should expect out of her? Maybe now it's my turn to carry on the conversation. So, did you ever get a good partner?
Yes, my partner and I are doing quite well, thank you. I have no doubt we will pass with flying colors. As long as we are here, I simply must ask, why wouldn't you have chosen me as your study partner?
Wait, really? Has it honestly been bothering you?
I would not say it has been bothering me. I simply am curious. I am clearly superior to Anne in academics. What could your reasoning be?
Wow, full of yourself. You really think you're a better bookworm than Anne? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Unfortunately, I do. But yes, I can academically outperform Anne. Listen, I am not saying I am unaware of myself. I realize I'm not the easiest person to get to know. But none of that should matter when we're working on a project like this. This is a test of pure scholastic quality, and I'm in incredibly...
I can't do this. And I am incredibly well-versed.
What drove you to choose Anne? What made them the clear choice?
Can you get out of our house, please? I feel like she can bring out my best, because I know Anne better than you. That's basically why I chose her, because I know her better than your stupid face. Honestly, Roxanne, Anne's my friend, and I've got any talent at all for this schoolwork crap. I feel like she's going to be the one to find it. She kind of has to. I mean, it doesn't really bring out my best, but we're both going down in flames, right? I have faith that she'll pull us through, and I might even be a better student for it when we're all done.
That is an interesting point of view.
More importantly, the point is I am Mac's partner. I look over toward the stairs in surprise. Dominic and Anne are coming down the stairs, both with a bunch of papers in hand. Everything, Roxanne. Here's the assignment. Do you need me to go over anything with you?
Yes, there are a few things I need clarification on. We should go somewhere quieter so as not to disturb these two.
What's that look on her face? Her smile. It's really creepy. Anne and Roxanne glare at each other for a few moments. Well, Anne glares, and Roxanne just stares in that icy way she always does. Roxanne and Dominic head back upstairs looking over the assignment he'd given her. Did you hear us? Only a bit, really. Don't worry about it. Finally, with all the distracting people out of the way, it's time for Anne and I to get down to business.